Test 1, 2. Well, welcome everyone, especially those from the Minnesota area. If you're watching this weekend hockey extravaganza, coming to you live, all 3 games from the Red Wings practice facility located underground next to the main arena, where Shattuck will be playing 3 games here this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This evening, game puck drop is 6:30. Tomorrow is noon. And on Sunday, it'll be 8:30 a.m. Going to run through the rosters for Shattuck St. Mary's, the visiting team today. Number 1, Renner Anderson. Number 2, Rise Del Giaco. Number 4, Bretton James. Number 7, James Tucker. Number 8, Braden Dean. Number 9, Bowen Domowski. Number 10, Andrew Myers. Number 11, Owen Moulton. Number 13, Easton Anders. Number 14, Weston Egan. Number 15, Whirl Skeletto. Number 16, Blake Schmidt. Number 17, Grayson McKenzie. Number 18, Jackson Liao. Number 19, Rylan Schneider. Number 20, Carter Crowley. Number 21, Joey Stewart. Number 22, Jet Kaiser. Number 23, Thomas McNeils. And last but not least, number 30, Luca DiConzolo. I have to apologize, got a little scratchy throat here. Trying to drink as much water here as I can. So that's the roster. The head coach for St. Mary's is Christian Bragnolo, and assistant coach Michael Carpentier. Now for Caesars. The forwards. Number 10, Michael Sheely. Number 19, Max Osgood. Number 44, Tristan Thomas. Number 13, Xander Willie Wilson. Number 24, Dominic Burkhart. Number 51, Riedel Reynolds. Number 18, Micah Schwartz. Number 34, R.J. Farron. Number 98, Tristan Duquette. Defense, number 2, Braden Lee. Number 27, Noah Matson. Number 5, Chase Thulin. Number 71, Devlin DeVito. And number 7, Lorenzo Buscaino. Number 91, Brian Lips Moldowski. Goaltenders for Caesars, number 33, Donovan Knapp. And number 35, Liam Kelly. Coaching staff, head coach is Art Manitsakanov, Steve Schaefer, Jeff Blum, Chris Osgood, goaltending coach A.J. Walchek, and the hardest working manager in AAA hockey, Tanya Moldowski. We'll be ready for puck drop here in about 3-4 minutes. We're going to take a break here and we'll be back shortly. Test.
Try Little Caesars large, hot and ready, extra most bestest with the nation's most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price of just $6.
Pizza, pizza, so nice to meet ya.
Pizza, pizza.
Years ago, it shook the pizza world. And now, Little Caesars' greatest deal ever is back. And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. Pepperoni for the kids, plus an ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza Pizza is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. 2 hot and ready pizzas. 1 pepperoni for the kids, 1 ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99. It's Pizza Pizza and
It's back.
Pizza, pizza.
Go through a few photos from our trips here recently. This one here was a group picture of 14U Caesars from Pittsburgh, the weekend we spent there. And then here's a group picture together with both teams, the Penn's Elite and Little Caesars. Here's another one that a couple weekends ago that they put on the Challenger Cup every year, and Caesars went 6-0, winning it this year, and it's a nice shot of them there. Be dropping a puck here in shortly, another minute maybe, 2 minutes. I'd like to do a special shout out to the Red Eye Saloon and Eatery in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. The goaltender for Caesars, Donovan Knapp, grandmother Peggy, I believe, is viewing from there. Hello, and thank you all for watching here this evening. You see this facility here, the practice facility, with all the banners and such. So we got number 14, Weston Egan, going against Micah Schwartz on this opening draw. Puck goes back to Shattuck D. Throws a pass cross ice over to Egan, slides it through the front of the net. Down the left side came Duquette, tried to get it over to the middle to Wilson, but just a little too far ahead front. Stewart came off the wall with that. Shot got blocked. Wilson from his knees tried to get it to Duquette. Duquette going against Ryland Schneider. Now Egan picks it up. Osgood beats him to it. Out to Lee. Braden Lee. That shot went off Owen Moulton's pads. Berkey. They had all three of them right together there. Thomas comes off the wall. Fires it right into the glove. The Shattuck goaltender. And that's Renner Anderson in between the pipes for St. Mary's. We got Donovan Knapp in net for Caesars. Osgood and Anders squaring up here. Osgood won that cleanly. Lee slides one through. They got deflected to the far corner. Modalski steps up. Shot it from right at the hash marks. Put it right on net. Lee turns. Gets bumped. Now it's picked up there by James Tucker. Taken away by Berkey. And Berkey dumps and goes for a change. First back to is Thomas. He backhanded it right to Sheely. Looked like he was going to go behind the net with it, but a little quick move there. Sheely got a shot on net there. Buscaino reverses it behind the net to Noah Matson. Jackson Liao came north of the goal line. Got a shot on net. Not much on it. Donovan handled that one. Sheely going against Kaiser. No. Kaiser went to the wing. Looked like he's going to go in there. That was number 8, Braden Dean, on that faceoff. Dean behind the net. Throws it right out. Sheely, nice plate. Getting it outside the dots. Now there's a race for the puck. Reynolds going against James. James comes out. Gives it off to Braden D. Number 22 got tripped up there. Jack Kaiser right at the blue line. Pass sent across right to Kaiser. He sends it right up to Grayson McKenzie. In the corner there is Dean. Along with McKenzie. We got a whistle. Whistle came in and out. Offside call. Schwartz and Myers. Myers had it. Now it's dumped in by Blake Schmidt. McNeils was over there in that corner. Sends it around. Comes up the near wall. Duquette evades. Finally gets it over to Michael Schwartz. He's met there by Del Giaco. Hang in there with me a minute. I'll get these names down as the game goes on. First one calling for St. Mary's this year. DeVito Federer set. Thomas! Right upstairs. He snipes that one. And Caesars lights the lamp first here. Thomas. I think that pass may have come from DeVito as well. At the 11:34 mark, first period. Osgood and Weston Egan. Osgood looked like he pushed that forward, tried to get to it. Ended it back up on the stick of Modalski, and he dumps it in. Scoletto had it. Lee sends it right towards the net. He's looking for a redirect there. Modalski low to Berkey. Berkey. Well, he comes out north of the goal line. He had number 19, Ryland Schneider, right on him. Thomas sends it wide. Comes up the near wall. Lee picks it up. Sends it back deep behind the, over to the far corner. Thomas meets Stewart over there. Modalski. Nice quick pass over to Lee. And Reynolds sends it in and chases. Schneider tried to send it up the wall. Kept in there by Braden Lee. Still in. Sheely, well, I must have come out. Referee called it right away. Down to 10:39 to go here. The opening period. Sheely, RJ, and Rito. The forwards for Caesars. Noah Matson and Lorenzo on the point. Picked up behind the net by Tucker. That went off a skate of a Caesars player there. Now, look out. We got a 2-on-1. Noah did a nice job getting a piece of that. Oh! Boy, that was a weird goal. That got tipped out of the air. Looks like your number 18, Jackson Liao, ties it up with 10:21 to go in the first period. Doesn't matter where you're from, get the puck to the net. Things like that happen. Wilson fights, dumps it in right on goal. Modelsky holds it in, cross-ice dump. Duquette tried to stick at it, still digging at it. Wilson comes back. Let Modelsky have it. Try to hit Schwartz coming right through the middle. Now Crowley goes wide left. Try to get it back in front, but Modelsky broke it up. Micah Schwartz to Modelsky. Schwartz made a nice move, going to the net. Liao, he finds Kaiser, but he's just offside. Braden Dean going against Osgood, Max Osgood. Ends up on Caesar's stick. They go D to D. Thulin comes down the left side, dumps it, hard dump. Thomas down there to meet it, throws it back behind the net. Berkey and Ozzie down there. Now comes up top to DeVito. DeVito fires it high and wide. Thulin steps up. Thomas there supporting him. Osgood trying to ward off number 17, Grayson McKenzie there. Thulin picks up the loose puck. Into the corner to Osgood. Reverses it to Berkey, up top to Thulin. Thulin tried to slide through. Broken up there by number 8, Braden Dean. That shot by Osgood right in the glove of Renner Anderson, and face-off will be to his left. Majority of these players on Shattuck are all birth year 2029, and or graduation year 2029, and they got two 2030s on this team. Graduation years. A couple youngsters. That would be Renner Anderson. Excuse me, Braden Dean and Carter Crowley. He's picked up by Schmidt. Pulls up in the corner right out front. Andrew Myers couldn't get it on his stick. Tip pass off the wall, but he finally gets it across over here to Sheely. Sheely sends it through the front of the net. Put back down the corner. Sheely picks it up. He's being watched by Scaletti. Thrown back deep by Buscaino to Wilson. Wilson right out front. Look out. That went off of number 23, Thomas McNeils, into the corner. Sheely comes up top, goes to the middle, throws it. Couldn't tell if they hit it. Wilson looked like he got a backhander on net. Sheely picks it up at center ice. Dumps right on net. Goes for a change. Wholesale change for Caesars. 5 fresh legs out there. Now Owen Moulton gains the Caesars zone. Be careful there. Puck bouncing weirdly there, and Number 11 goes in and takes a dig there, and Duquette took offense to that. They trade love taps. Get ready for the next faceoff. Berkey, Osgood, and Thomas heading out there. New forwards, Buscaino and Thulin on D. Egan. Max Osgood on that draw. Now Berkey down the left side. Shot. Perfect placement there, right in the pad. Produced a nice rebound. Lorenzo sends it. Just misses the net into the near corner. Berkey up top to Thulin. Thulin back to Berkey. Berkey sees him. Thomas was sneaking in the weak side. Just off his stick. Berkey turns in the corner. Now it's picked up by number 21. Joey Stewart throws it near side here. Moulton sends it deep to the far corner. Lorenzo blew a tire. No harm. Picked up by Brett James. He dumps it. Not deep. Thulin put it right on a stick of the owl. Thulin in the corner. Sends it over. Thomas is going to pick it up. He's got his head up. He's looking. He's got two to choose from. Micah. Looking, nice pass. Boy, Duquette had a good look there. Comes out, bouncing. No icing. Modalski is going to be first to it. He's got Anders right on him. Nice job getting it up to Wilson. Wilson across the Osgood. Defenseman number 9, Domowski, got a piece of that. Nice defensive play. Sent around to the far side. There to get it is Crowley. Crowley takes it down behind the net. Dumps it around, chases it himself. Picked up there by Dalgiacow. Now it's a stick down. That's not a high, offside. Okay. I was going to nickname that ref Magoo if he thought that was a high stick. Offsides was the right call, though. Sheely going against Dean. Draw goes to the wall. Scaletti tried to get it to the middle, but right to the stick of Sheely. RJ throws it to the net, looking for a tip from Reynolds. Thulin holds it in. Walks up. Nice job by Sheely covering for him. Sheely does a nice job. Get a nice turnaround shot there by Reynolds right on net. Anderson had to be alive there. Now McKenzie looking. Goes cross ice. Intended for number 22, Kaiser. Out of his reach. Icing's the call. Face-off be deep in Shattuck's zone to the right of Renner. To the right of Renner Anderson. Somebody got upblended in the Caesar zone behind the play after the whistle there. Coach was trying to get the ref's attention. Osgood and Myers. Osgood does a nice job, boy. What a nice play. Osgood, he does that a lot, pushes him forward. Got it over to Thomas, and Thomas didn't have much real estate to work from. He was right in the paint. Burkhart sends it back to the D, but Modalski has to go deep to pick it up. He goes over to Lee. Lee. Excuse me. We're down to 3:42 to go here in the opening period. We're tied at 1. They battle in the corner. Berkey comes out with it. got it to Medalski, and number 23 blocked the shot. Thomas McNeils, he paid the price, as you normally do when you go block shots. Flipped up. Picked up there by Tucker. He goes D to D over to James. James gains the red line, dumps it in. Knapp stops it behind the net. Noah Manson had Weston Egan right on him. Medalski picks up the loose puck. Flipped up and out. Schwartz had it. Nice job getting over to Wilson. Duquette. Ah, he scored! What a play! Duquette lights the lamp. That was Duquette from Wilson, and Schwartz makes it a 2-1 game. 2:43 to go in the first. Schwartz right back out there, same line. Duquette tries to get it back to Buscaino, but he had number 11 lurking there, Owen Moulton. Donovan Knapp finds the loose puck, holds on, face-off will be to his right. That draw goes right back to the point for St. Mary's. Del Chiquillo. Now it's picked up in the corner by Joey Stewart. Knocks down Buscaino. Schwartz. Good job working in front of Wilson. Does a good job just getting out. They've been out there a while. Yeah, they make their way to the bench now. Hand it off there to Moulton. That puck may have made it to the net. We've got a face-off to the right of Knapp. Again, hello to the patrons at the Red Eye Saloon and Eatery in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grandma Peggy watching her son or grandson playing the net here today for Caesars. RJ plays it off the wall to Medalski. Medalski over to Reynolds. Reynolds took a move to the middle, put the shot right on net. RJ digging. He gloves it. Holds on. The number 20, Crowley, taking that point option away. RJ working. Reynolds comes over to help. RJ picks up the loose puck again. Shot deflects off of Scaletti. They come right back out. Sheely had a good look there. Less than a minute to go here in the opening period. We got icing against Shattuck. .5 seconds to go to be exact. Draw goes to the wall. Sent around by Bretton James. Picked up there at the far wall by Kaiser. Sends it down the ice. Thulin gets the puck, looks up ice. Now tipped off from Berkey to Osgood. Sends across Thomas. He gloved it down, tried to get the shot off, but Bretton James was right on him. Kept in. Right, Berkey delayed the shot, took some more time. Anderson makes the stop. Got 10 seconds to go in the first. Osgood picks up the loose puck. Gains his own. Thomas for Berkey. Right in front, it's loose. They can't get it. Ran out of real estate there. Well, that's the end of one. You see the score there, 2-1. Caesars on top. Back in a minute.
Pizza, pizza, so nice to meet you when I saw you at the party that day. You were high, you were ready, your taste was rockin' steady, didn't care what my friends might say. Cheese me, tease me, pepperoni please me, you know you got what I like. Let's go crazy, get Little Caesars, baby, and we can eat all night.
Try Little Caesars large, hot and ready, extra most bestest with the nation's most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price of just $6.
Pizza, pizza, so nice to meet you.
Pizza, pizza.
Years ago, it shook the pizza world. And now, Little Caesars' greatest deal ever is back. And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. Pepperoni for the kids, plus an Ultimate Supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Is back.
Well, we're back at live action here. Getting ready to drop the puck for the second. Just to summarize the first period, Little Caesars had goals from Thomas, assisted by Lee, and Duquette, assisted by Wilson and Schwartz. St. Mary's goal was scored by Jackson Liao. I didn't see the assist on it. Sometimes I see him, sometimes I don't. But stay tuned. We got a good one going here. Again, I apologize. Got a scratchy throat here this evening. Schwartz and Myers. Draw goes right into the Shattuck zone. Madowski does a nice job keeping it in. Schwartz gets to the Madowski again. Boy, Wilson was right there. He had a duck. I don't know if that one made it through or not. Wilson looking for Madowski, leaking down the near side here. Now here comes Thomas McNeils. Fires it right in the glove of Knapp. Face-off will be to his right. Weston Egan and Max Osgood on the draw here. Ends up on Shattuck's stick. Schneider sent it deep. Comes back up the wall. Good hustle there by Egan to take it away from Thomas. Egan being watched by Osgood behind the net. Nice headman pass to Thomas. He tried going inside out. Good job by Ryland Schneider. Keeping his eye on his chest and not the puck. You look down at the puck with Thomas carrying the puck. He's going to go right around you. But he got a penalty here. Not sure what the call was. Maybe interference or something. I'm not sure. Regardless, it's a power play opportunity for Shattuck. We got Thulin, Schwartz, Buscaino, and Wilson out there for the PK. They bring it up top. Spread it out. Plays it down low. Comes back up top to Stewart. Stewart to Scaletti. Back to Scaletti again. They work it down. Moving closer to the converging on the net each time. Buscaino, good job. Well, hits the net. Puck will stay inside. To the left of Donovan Knapp. Got 53 seconds to go in the PK. Right now you got Liao, Egan, Moulton, Stewart, and Scaletti out there for the power play for Shattuck. Draws one cleanly for number 18 there, Liao. They play it down low in the corner and they come back up top. Nice stick on puck there by Berkey, breaking up that cross ice pass. Now Moulton pulls up, hands it off to Stewart. Out of the zone. Osgood in pursuit of the puck. Osgood picks it up, sends it deep, gives Caesars chance to get some fresh legs out there. Sheely, R.J. Farron, Moldalski, and Noah Matson going to finish off this PK. That's it. We're back to full strength. They've closed in, boy. Number 17, Grayson McKenzie, got a pass come right across. He tried a one-timer, just missed it. He was just sitting on top of the goal line there. I mean the crease line. Wishes he had that one over again. 12:23 remaining here in the second. Thomas is going to take this draw against Anders. That draw is pretty much a draw. No real winner in it. Puck goes to the wall. Podolski fighting against two purple jerseys there. Loose puck picked up by Anders. Sends it right through the front of the net. A lot of traffic there. Reynolds pushes down McKenzie. Now Reynolds picks up the loose puck. Down the near side he goes. Cuts to the middle. Chips it over. Intended receiver was Thomas, but couldn't get to it. Puck was bouncing. Ends up in the far corner. Brenton James working over there. Thomas comes out. Good job by Anderson staying posted up there. Thomas put the shot right in his pad. Rebound came off, but not a big one. He was able to recover it. Face off B to Renner Anderson's right side. 11:40 to go here in the second. Schwartz, Osgood, and Burkhart. Shattuck comes away with control from the faceoff. Jack Kaiser still had, oh boy, that got tipped. Boy, Donovan had to be alive there. Got a piece of it with his toe of his pad there. Working on the corner there is Liao. Kaiser now comes back up top. Rise Del Giaco. Now back the other way they come. Boy, right on net. Osgood picks up the loose puck, which was the rebound. Working over there is Rise again. Throws it up the wall. Now the puck is over Jack Kaiser, right in the middle. Number 18, Jackson Leal, tried to get that to his forehand. He had the opportunity to put a backhander in there, but chose not to. Like to see these guys take backhanders when they can. Get the puck to the net. Now down the right side, Schwartz. Oh, right over to Berkey, bounces over his stick. Comes here to the near corner. Thomas Sheely tried to puck bounce back and forth there. Now picked up there by Schmidt. Right on net there. You're going to hear that hit the pad. Back up top. That one leaks it. Look out! Oh, what a stop! Knapp just absolutely robbed him on that one. Any other day or time, that would have been a goal. Big stop there. That save is going to keep that shooter up a little late tonight, I do believe. Myers, Thomas. Squaring off here. Lee gets it up to Wilson. Wilson takes it down the right side. Throws it to the far side over there. Just too far in front for whoever that was coming down the left side. Modelski. Thomas doing a nice job coming back to help out. Thomas behind the net to Lee. Lee right on a stick of Modelski. Modelski does a cross-ice dump. Now it's picked up by Myers. Little bounce pass off the wall to Schmidt. Schmidt met right away there by Modelski. Icing is called off. Got 9:10 to go here in the second period. Myers gets it over to Moulton. Nice defensive play there by Lee. Now Sheely going against Tucker. Tucker's met there by both Sheely and Reynolds. Ooh, big hit there by Reynolds. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Oh, another stop there. That time James Tucker was the shooter. Farron back the other way. Sheely tries to dish it to Reynolds. He's met there by Owen Moulton. Cross-ice pass. Thomas there to intercept. Takes it right back into the Shattuck zone. Got change going on. Berkey finally finds the puck. Thomas to Berkey. Berkey holds on. Heads back behind the net. Takes his time. Finds Matson. He sends it back in the corner. Thomas there to meet the puck. Or Osgood. Berkey picks it up. Moves to the middle. RJ fired it. That went right off the back of Max Osgood. Thomas. Lorenzo. That shot deflected there by Brett James. Buscaino sends it over the top of the Shattuck net. Now here comes James. He's got a head of steam going. Gains the Caesar zone. Pulls up halfway down. Throws it right to the net. Pad stop there by Donovan Knapp. 7:20 now to go in the second. Goes behind the net. Right in front. Look out. I don't think that made it to the net. Jackson Leal had a good look. Duquette down the left side. Throws it toward the net. He wanted to get it to Wilson. Wilson comes out. He got tripped up there. Hooked there. No call. That was Del Giaco. Now Crowley plays it off the wall. Tried to get it to Leal. Lost it in the skates. Reynolds comes over and gives Rees. But then smartly, Anderson falls on it, slows things down. Face-off will be to his left. With 6:22 to go here, second period. That was Reynolds and Dean on that draw. Look out, that rebound sitting right there. Sheely couldn't get to it. Now the pass off the wall gets right on a stick of Kaiser. Kaiser moves to the middle. Shot. No rebound. Face-off will be to Knapp's left side. 6:07 now to go in the second. Action at both ends here. 2-1 game. That draw goes to the wall. And now it's out. Right back to the stick of Shattuck. McKenzie got it to Dean. He couldn't get much on it. Again, Knapp shut the door. Net came off the mooring. They set the net. We're going to have Braden Dean and Max Osgood on this draw. Osgood kicked it to the corner. Lorenzo sends it over to Lee. Right there at the red line. Tipped up and out of play right into the Shattuck bench. Be at center ice probably. It is. Osgood and Myers. Osgood won that to the wall cleanly. Buscaino picks it up. Goes D to D to Lee. Oh, Thomas. Boy, caught that on his backhand without even looking at it. Pass was just a little bit behind. Lorenzo, he's got to look up. He's got Thomas McNeils right on him. McNeils plays the body in the corner. Burkhart gets it to Max. Max leaves it there for Thomas. Thomas does a little turn, throws it deep behind the Shattuck net. Osgood hands it off to Berkey. Comes up to Schmidt. He got it out. Offside the call. Max was still in the zone. We have a face-off at the far dot. 4:53 to go here in the second. Schwartz, Wilson, and Duquette, the forwards out there with Modalski and Thulin. Weston Egan and Schwartz. Egan got it back to his D. Goes deep in the corner though. Wilson, nice pass. Boy, you couldn't get set up any better than that. Slid that one, timed it perfectly to give Duquette that good opportunity to put it in a twine. Schwartz ends up on Shattuck. They send it all the way around to the near side. Modalski, nice job stepping up, keeping it in. Now Egan sent it across. Now you got Moulton. Looked like he was going to shoot. Throws it north of the goal line before he went behind the net. Modalski battling there, getting some help from Schwartz. Puck comes loose all the way here, the near corner. Wilson just turns around, chops it in. Duquette in pursuit. They reverse it behind the net. Back here to Del Giaco. Gets it up. Here's Moulton. Moulton. Oh, he had 14 coming down the right side. Weston Egan just bounced over his stick. Loose puck's picked up there by number 21, Stewart. Shot attempt by Easton Anders. Goes over the top of the net. Comes up top. Rees, or Rise. I'm not sure how that, I think it's Rise is his first name. Del Giaco. Boy, RJ met his match there. Reynolds. Thomas. Still trying to get the puck. Liao. Liao uses his body before he goes to the puck. I think that's Myers in there working with him, or Crowley. Crowley. Now a loose puck picked up behind the net, comes up top. Schneider goes D to D. Demowski tried to find his winger, cutting to the middle of the ice there, just out of his reach. Now Thomas down the right side. He's got Reynolds with him. Good defensive play there by Schneider. Lee steps up. Berkey stays up top. Puck's flipped out. Lorenzo first to it. Burkhart to Lee to Thomas. A little tip pass to Osgood. Ends up on Thomas's stick. Now Berkey. Right on net. Nice stop there by Renner. Sorry about that. My throat's getting a little scratchy here. Right to the slot. Boy, nice one-timer taken there by McKenzie. Donovan makes the stop. Buck 15 to go here in the second. Got a 2-1 game. Got a penalty coming up though. To Wilson for cross-checking. Liao and Schwartz facing off. Puck comes back. Shattuck gains control. Right front. Boy, that didn't take long. 14 from 18. That's Weston Egan lighting the lamp. Number 18, Jackson Liao on the assist at the 1:08 mark, second period. All tied up at 2. Good job by Scaletti, gaining the red line, dumping it in. That little play there by number 11, how he did a quick turnaround, getting his buttocks into the opponent, protect the puck. Those little things is how you get things done. Oh, look out here. Shattuck right in the zone. Schwartz. Oh, a shot by number 10. They score! 2 quick goals here. Number 10, Andrew Myers lights the lamp, make it a 3-2 game. .5 seconds to go in the second period. You don't like those late period goals like that. They got 2 of them here in the last minute. They gain control off the draw. Thulin to Berkey. To Thulin. To Lorenzo. Thomas, I think was able to touch it. James throws it up. He's got his man pinned to the wall. Comes out. That's going to do it for the second period. So after 2, you see the score there. Shattuck now on top, 3-2. We'll be back in a minute.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza Pizza is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. 2 hot and ready pizzas. 1 pepperoni for the kids, 1 Ultimate Supreme for Mom and Dad. Just $9.99. It's Pizza Pizza and
It's back.
Pizza, pizza.
Years ago, it shook the pizza world. And now, Little Caesars' greatest deal ever is back. And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. Pepperoni for the kids, plus an Ultimate Supreme for Mom and Dad. Just $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Is back.
We're back for third period action. Well, it was all Shattuck in the second there, as far as goal scoring anyway. Their second goal scored by number 14, Weston Egan, assisted by Jackson Liao. Liao had their first goal in the first period, and then the goal by number 10, Andrew Myers, put them ahead 3-2. Should be a good period. Schwartz, Dean, Art mixing up the lines a little bit. Got Schwartz, Duquette, and Reynolds out there right now. Dumped in, no icing. First to it was number 8, touching it, Dean. Right back the other way comes Caesars. Reynolds just pushes it south of the goal line, goes in. Reynolds plays it back down to the near side here. Schwartz tried to get it to Duquette. Schwartz being watched by James Tucker. Ends up on the stick of Bretton James. He gets it up to Stewart. He flips it up and out. Plays good here, look out. Boy, that shot there didn't miss by much, taken by Braden Lee. Noah Manson lost it momentarily, recovered, got it out. Now, Rise Del Giaco that dumped it in. Thulin picks up the puck. Gauge the Shattuck zone. Thomas had a good look there, and Renner came up big, made the stop, face off to his left. Thomas and Anders on the draw. Anders won that back. Set up the wall by Del Giaco. Look at that. Nice muscle play there by Berkey. Forces body to the center of the ice and got the shot off, and Anderson made the stop. Flips it towards the net. That's what you do. Pucks to the net. Osgood picks up the rebound. He recovers back. Thomas back there to help as well. Now Thomas to Burkhart. Burkhart flips it up over the top of the net. Liao got it out. Caesars goes D to D. Oh, that was Wilson to Medalski. He dumps in, goes for a change. Puck sitting there in the paint. Renner falls down. Face off will be to his left. Down to 12:49 to go here. Third period. Sheely and Wilson and RJ out there now. The wingers are sitting right next to the centerman on that one. Referee looking right at him. Picked up by Scaletti behind the net. Wilson digging at it. Comes up the wall. Stewart meets it. Sheely does a nice job getting in behind that play. Puck's knocked out. Noah Matson. He's got Moulton right on him. Good job by Sheely coming back. RJ gets it to Wilson. Wilson down the left side, leans in. Tries to muscle his way. Look out! Oh, what a stop. Renner Anderson made a nice arm save there on his glove side. Puck came, or the net came off the mooring, whistle blew. Sheely, I think that's who that is. And Myers. Nope, that was Schwartz and Myers. Schwartz and Myers, that sounds like a law firm. I think there is one named that. Nice job by Thulin. Stick checking Schmidt there. Duquette flips it out to center ice. Sent right back in. Plays onside. Thulin's got his head up. He's looking. He finds Reynolds. Reynolds showing patience, but number 16 was right there. Schmidt to take it right away. Schmidt put it right on net, and Donovan covers. 11:34 to go here in the third. Max Osgood and Braden Dean on this draw. Wingers are moving in on the far side over there, and ref telling them back up. Draw goes right to a Shattuck stick. Oh, pickpocketed there by Thomas. By Del Giaco there. Thomas now coming the other way. Oh, just lost the puck as he got ready to pull the trigger. Back the other way comes McKenzie. Look out. Oh! That was number 8. Braden Dean lighting the lamp to make this a 4-2 game. 2-goal lead right now over Caesars with 11:07 to go here in the third. Sheely and Anders. Anders gets called out and Liao steps in. Liao wins that draw. Wilson beats it to it though. Wilson kicking and scratching, trying to get that puck across to RJ. Nice job by number 20, Crowley, getting a piece of it to negate the icing. Thulin. Wilson off the wall to Sheely. Over to RJ. RJ with the pass, and puck slid off his stick. Good job there. Look out. Loose puck picked up by Liao. Liao. Whoa. Well, a couple good looks there. Liao tried getting it over to Anders. Just missed. Sheely gains the red line. They got a wholesale change going on for Caesars. Knocked down out of the air by Modowski. He's got 2 purple jerseys working on him. Right out front, look out. Comes up top. Shot taken by Schneider was blocked. Offsides the call. Number 21, Stewart, hadn't cleared the zone yet. Not sure what the rule is with high school hockey with Shattuck, where you can tag up or not. Here, high school hockey, you can. Weston Egan and Schwartz battling there. Duquette, but that looked like it came out. No call. Puck goes to the far corner. Reynolds cuts it off up the wall. Put in front of the net, deflects wide. Matson does a nice job winning the battle against Moulton. Duquette behind the net. He tried the Michigan move there. Swapping it up and tucking it up top. Down to 9:03 to go here. Myers, Osgood looked like he put it to the corner. Comes all the way out. First to it's going to be McNeil's. Well, they're going to talk about it here. Number 23, Thomas McNeil's got put into the boards pretty hard. I didn't see it directly. I heard it. DeVito is in the box. We're just waiting for the call. Usually when they come talk to the bench like that, there's going to be a misconduct called on that. Well, Farron, so there's going to be a misconduct. Farron goes over there to serve the minor. So Devlin DeVito will be out for the game with 10-minute, only 8:52 remaining in the period. Set down the ice, no icing. Thomas right now on an aggressive forecheck on this PK. Moulton tried going inside out. Modowski stayed right with him. Loose puck's picked up by Myers, I do think. Up top. Scaletti throws it into the pile, hoping for a redirect. Back down low. Wadowski gets his stick on the puck. Puck comes loose. Now here comes Thomas. Thomas can't settle the puck down. Holds on to it. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the PK. He's dumped in. Moulton chasing. Lee leaves it there in the corner for Buscaino. Buscaino plays it up the wall. Scaletti keeps it in. Back to Scaletti. Right over to number 13 there. That was Anders. He couldn't pull the trigger. Up top again to 15 there, Scaletti. We're back to full strength. They successfully killed that one off. But we lost DeVito for the game. Puck sent down the ice. RJ applying pressure. Puck gets right onto the stick of Anders. Anders dishes it off to Kaiser. Buscaino plays it behind the net to over here to Lee. Now Reynolds down to the left side. Reynolds moves to the middle. Puck rolled off a stick. He's still trying to get his backhander on there. Crowley keeps pushing it forward. Lee had enough of that. He put him into the boards. Good hustle there by Crowley. Sent right back in to the Caesar zone. St. Mary's would be satisfied doing that the rest of the game. Lee. He's got McKenzie right on him. McKenzie takes it away. McKenzie back the other way. Puck ends up behind. Reynolds going in there. Gets Schneider. Thulin. Nice move there by Dean coming over and getting the puck. Duquette comes back, playing both ends of the ice there. Digs it out to Sheely. That was offside. Missed that one by a mile. Now, Braden Dean back the other way. Shot goes right into Moldowski's pads. Up the near wall to Burkhart. Gets it over to Thomas on the far side. Thomas. That's a What are these guys doing? Missing offside calls. That was as blatant as it could be. Must have a hot date on Friday night. Wants to get out of here.
Hey, call penalties against them.
Well, this guy, he's definitely Mr. Magoo. Well, we're stopped here at the 5:01 mark. Oh. Noah Matson going to the box. So it's a Shattuck power play. Didn't see what happened there. Schwartz on the draw. Going against Egan. Kept in there by Shattuck. Max picks up the loose puck. Met there, going behind the net. Puck comes up and out. Scaletti went D to D with it. Stewart hands it over to Egan. He dumps it in. They set up. Off the wall goes. Thought that was going to be a little give and go there. Down low. Egan. Back up top. Dean couldn't keep it in. Back to Egan. Dumped in. Donovan stops it behind the net. Thulin gets it up to Berkey. Cross ice over to Thomas. Thomas lost the puck as he moved to the middle. Berkey just flips it down, feathers it nicely to negate the icing. Reversed. Now it's picked up by Del Giaco. Picked up there by Moulton. Cross ice. Lorenzo makes a nice block there. 5 seconds to go in this power play. Back to even strength with 3.5 to go in the third. A loose puck, I didn't see. I thought it was underneath the pile, but it was right on the bottom of the circle. And number 11, Owen Moulton, found it, tucks it up, and tucks it upstairs on Donovan Knapp. 3:19 to go. Draws one by Caesars. Back to Modowski. That was Wilson that won that draw. Wilson meets the other 13 on the ice. Wilson digging in the corner. Gets it up to RJ. Red line to red line. You like to see players playing both ends of the ice. A little wraparound attempt by Farron. Goes to the far corner. Wilson. Oh, he was looking for a redirect in front. RJ was standing right in the paint. Duquette now has it. Down to 2:35. Wilson. Thulin gloves it down. Closed his hand on the puck. Referee called the glove.
Good job, Brooks. Good job.
Schwartz and Braden Dean. Shattuck gains control. Put his head up before he had control of the puck. Puck rolled off his stick. That was number 9, Bowen Domowski. Face-off here's going to be at center ice with 2:11 to go in the period. 5-2. St. Mary's on top. Scaletti gains the red line, dumps it in. Knapp holds on with $1.50 to go in the third. Again, tomorrow we'll be broadcasting live again from the same place here at noon. I think the Red Wings are going to be playing next door. So it's going to be they play at 1. So it'll be a crowded house down here tomorrow afternoon. Pass across to Schwartz. He ends up finding it. Up top to Lorenzo. To Lee. Lee slides it right in. Nice shot there for a rebound. They just push it back down the ice. They'll be content doing that the rest of the game. Now Lee. Oh, taken away there by Moulton. Moulton got it over to Weston Egan. Donovan Knapp had to come up with a stop there. Less than a minute to go. Caesar's still working hard. That one slides in it. Whoop. That's good. Good job by Renner Anderson. Stayed posted up. Matson gains the red line. Puck went into the Shattuck bench. Be sure to subscribe and like my channel. And anytime I go live, you'll get notified. I'd appreciate that if you wouldn't mind. Helps me out. Subscribe button and like. And share it if you want. Wilson on his draw against Myers. Myers had it. Sent it to the far wall. Down to 20 seconds. Enough time for one more drive here. Thulin likes to go with it. Takes a whack there from there. Wilson took a poke at it. Wilson in the corner, battling against James Tucker. Wilson finds RJ sitting there right in the slot. That's going to do it, folks. Here you see our final score, 5-2. They meet at center ice to say goodnight. And they'll be saying hello again tomorrow at noon. Right here, same arena. Hope you can join us. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.